Morning, another day, another walk. And here we are at the start line, West Highland Way. Got a 5-day adventure planned. Bo's here as well. Let's get going. It's going to be a good one. Hopefully it stays dry today, eh? Let's go. Cheeky tip for you. If you're with O2, you can get a free Greg's breakfast. Went with a square sausage in Scotland, you know what I mean? Morning. So it's decent. Just saves a couple of quid when you're walking many miles. It's good to get a nice warm breakfast inside you. So let's go. Just come out of the woods where you kind of walk into at the very start, and then we've got that bad boy. First sign of it getting a little bit hilly, and that just Scottish beauty. Can't wait to get into it. Oh, it's amazing. Fingers crossed it's going to be dry today. Don't know about tomorrow, but just take one day at a time. So longest day today, it's going to be 26 miles because I want to get to Balmaha by Loch Lomond today, and then I'll take it a bit steady tomorrow and then kind of go from there. But wow, whew, it's good. It is good. Well, I've been talking to some people. I know it can be either be from like 5 days up to even like 10, 11 days. How many days has this guy been doing it? Wow. You alright, kid? Go on. Just spoke to some really nice locals, just giving me a bit of advice along the way. Like shops here, honesty boxes there, different ways to go, different pubs. To be fair, they were really nice. I can tell, especially the guy, that he must have done it a few times because he knows everything. He was like, go down here, there's a nice pub there, there's honesty box here. So yeah, it's really nice. I spoke to a couple of people along the way so far, and they're all really nice. Look, found a trig point along the way, and he's right on the way as well, because this is the road. The trig point just sits there. I bet most people just walk past it, don't even realise, because it's a bit blended in. But we're going to get a picture. And Bo, you're going to go on top, aren't you? She'll get on top. Right, here's the plan. Because we've got the dog, and it's lambing season, and I've seen quite a few lambs about in the field. Don't really want to go over Conic Hill with her, because I know the farmers get protective, rightly so, of dogs around the lambs. So we're going to go up into the forest, and you can actually take a left-hand turn and come down rather than going up and over. So we're going to do that, and then have something to eat in Balmaha, and then walk up Loch Lomond, find our camp spot. So this is actually the longest day of mine, 26 miles, just getting from the start line past Balmaha up to the camping site, well, permit camping site just by the loch. So that is my longest day. Just thought, yeah, let's get by the loch and then we can really chill out the next day, because everybody says the third day is the hardest, but because I've done this long slog to start with, the second day will be my third day, and I could just take my time then, and that'd be really nice, because this first bit's been quite flat. Obviously if it did Conic Hill it wouldn't be, but yeah, it's alright, isn't it? First sight of the loch, you know, when you've done 17 miles, that makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Don't know if you can hear that. Someone's playing bagpipes in the church. Let's do a 360, because here's a hell of a 360. Amazing. Sun's out, glistening across the water. Mountains over there. Stunning. Just stunning. Bo's having a good time in the water. Not that I wanted her to, but yeah. Let's keep going. What an evening. Not quite made the camp yet. About 5k off, but wow, don't mind walking when weather's like this. Look at that. I was a bit hard done by, to be fair, because I was walking and then there was a permit campsite and I thought it was mine, because I thought I was the first one on this side, because I didn't see that one advertised. But no, I've got to keep going. The sun's just gone over the hill, so I'm not far now, but you know when you just see a campsite and you're like, oh, that's my one, I've done. So I got into the headspace of like, whew, started cooling off, started thinking about setting up tent, and then bang, nope, keep going. But yeah, anyway, when we get there, I'll get set up and then I'll have a quick chat. Just got here to where I'm staying tonight. There's no one here. Apparently I've just been speaking to the rangers. Apparently there's meant to be 5 people. I know my uncle can't come because he was meant to come on this walk. So, and then me. But might see a few more people. But I think I've got my spot and I'm going to get my tent set up now. Oh, look at that though. Look at that. Stunning, isn't it? Makes it worth it, definitely. Although, I'm going to have to try and keep her out of the water. Otherwise, well, she's just gone in. She ain't sleeping with me. Set up camp, just chilling, listening to the waves by the loch. It was really still, but then a boat came and there's waves now. I tell you what, today it's been testing. I turned my phone off because I was trying to save battery, and the way was marked really well, so I didn't think I'd need it. And then I took a wrong turn, didn't I? So I was walking for about an hour, so then I had to walk an hour back, so it's yeah, a couple of hours longer than what it should be, so I had to walk a little bit quicker. So this was my longest day. I was meant to be doing 26 miles, ended up doing like 30, 31, I don't know, a lot more. But these things happen. Yeah, well that's the thing, it's like, you probably didn't notice from the videos I've shown from today, but I have struggled today, just because I got so annoyed at that turning that I went wrong, and then that was just playing on my mind all day. And then before I even set off, like the day before, I was like, do I even bother? Because I had a few, well, work was a bit frustrating, had things at home that was frustrating. Sadly, the person I was meant to be walking with got injured, so they couldn't come. And it just seemed like everything was going wrong. But luckily, my wife was so supportive, and she was like, right, go, because that's what will help you clear your mind. And it's true, it has helped, but today was a bit frustrating. So, lesson learned, keep the map on no matter what. I've got a power bank for a reason. And then when I just go to a pub, I'm going to see if I can charge my phone. But yeah, we got here. And it is beautiful. And it's been a really good day. So, let me show you my camp. So, just got the Vic one. And then inside, just OEX sleeping bag, I think it's the 400 with a pillar, and then my nature hike mat. What I'll do is I'll leave a link up there, because I've done the kit that I'm gonna have for the West Highland Way. So everything I've got with me is in that list. Morning, just got up, packed away. Wow, really nice, amazing waking up to this. Sun's just coming up. She's been paddling in the water again. So, well, our plan today is to to walk up, get some breakfast. There's a cafe about a mile up the road. And then we're going to carry on walking for about 14 more miles, so 15 miles in total. I've been pronouncing it wrong, I know I have. To Benlassing Farm. It's a campsite, but everyone I've spoke to, they've said it's really, really nice there. So we'll see, eh? Be able to get a shower, that'd be nice. Gonna try and get there before 4 o'clock because it's meant to rain about 4, so that should be doable. Right, just heading back into the forest where we camped. Leave no trace, so completely clear. Yeah, let's get going. But leave no trace, nothing there apart from a little bit of water, and that'll dry up. So just had breakfast. That was really nice, full Scottish. And then back on the way now, just at the bottom of Loch Lomond. And we're going to walk all the way up the side of Loch Lomond and then get to our campsite. Now this is the day that everybody says it is a bit up and down. So although it's not that long, it might be a bit challenging. Hopefully I'll get there before 4 because that's when the rain's meant to start. Get set up, that'd be nice. Yeah, we're going to take the high road because the boat won't be right next to the water then, and apparently there's been some construction down on the low road. So that's the plan for today. So, taking the high road, we're on it now. Good for Bo because she won't be running down to the water all the time, and it's meant to be easier anyway, so looking good. The views are nice and it's a nice path, so I think we made the right choice. Just come into some really nice woods here, like fern woods. Oh, I love it, I do, because it's like you can just hear all the birds and you're like proper immersed with the nature really, and the trees. Yeah, really nice. Oh, little building there, I'll show you. Quite mossy, but yeah, remnants of a building. Little stream, and then there's the way. Wow. Just wow. Like the sun's there, the loch, mountains. Oh, it's got everything, hasn't it? It really has. I mean, yesterday was great, but it felt like I was getting into the trail. You know what I mean? Like just starting off, getting into it. But like today, I feel at one with the trail. That sounds stupid, but yeah, I just kind of feel like this is it now. I'm on my way. I've settled in and I've got a few days ahead of me, and yeah, just ready to keep going. There's a little bit of snow on the top of the mountains. Surprising, I thought there might be more because when I was coming through the Lake District there was quite a lot around there, but yesterday it was quite sunny, so that probably melted a lot of it off. Yeah, just beautiful. So down there is the low road, and then we're basically the high road and the low road meets just down here. There you go, look, and they join up. Now, a bit like yesterday, it does show a sign going down to the low road, but not one for the high road. So I bet a lot of people end up taking the low road instead of the high road, even though they don't want to. And that was the same the other side. That really makes the hard work worth it. So calm on the water. Really nice. Anyway, I've had a little break. Let's keep going. Right, don't underestimate this part of the journey. It seems, oh yeah, just right next to the lock, perfect. But let me show you. It's all this stuff, roots, rocks, up and down, up and down. Yeah. Thing is, it's quite psychological as well, because you go up, but then you immediately come back down, so you feel like that work was for nothing. When, if you're obviously climbing a hill or a mountain, you're going up and up and up and up, but then you get the payoff of being at the top, so you feel like, yeah, it was worth it. But this, you just go up and then straight back down. So yes, enjoying it, but hard work. I think I got about 9k left, had lunch, and yeah, just keep moving now. Hopefully going to beat the weather, but we'll see. Got some mountain goats. It's a good job they were there actually, because I took my bag off not too far back, literally only like 500 metres, and I dropped her lead, so I had to go back and get her. But if I didn't see them, I wouldn't have needed to put her on the lead, so it would have been a lot further back. Right, so we've come away from the loch now, heading in and upland. It's starting to very lightly drizzle. Well, bit of a mist really. I'm not sure what to do, whether to whack the jacket on and the waterproof trousers, or just try and plod through to get to the campsite. If it gets any heavier, I'll have to put waterproofs on, but I'd like to get to the campsite and not have to get all that kit on. But we'll see, we'll see. Just shows you how far we've come today, all the way the other side of that big hill, just following the loch round, up and down and around. Takes out you. The weather is coming in, and I'm hoping I can beat it, but we're heading up now, so probably half hour, 45 minutes we'll be there. So just get this last little slog done. Got here, really nice. The way actually goes straight through it. There's some like log cabins, some huts behind me. I've just set up my tent, and I have seen they got Guinness, but the other place didn't have Guinness and I was gutted. But I'm gonna have a shower, might wash some clothes because they've got a laundry, and then get something to eat. But there's my little tent. Vic 1, I rate it, but it's not been raining yet because it is only a single skin, so we'll see what it's like. But it is light, that's why I got it.